Hi everyone! I wanted to talk to you about a film festival that I volunteered at a few weeks ago. It's called the All-American High School Film Festival, and it takes place every year in Manhattan and one of the local theaters. So the festival is a few days long, and over the course of those days you've got a combination of things. The first couple of days you have screenings from all the high school students that submitted their work, and then on the next day you've got people coming in doing panels and talking about whatever aspect of the industry they work in, whether it's editing or being on YouTube, or if they're producers or directors. On one of the days there was also a college fair, which I thought was a great idea because you could go up and talk to the recruiters from all these different universities across the country that have film programs. It was the best way to learn about what film programs you might be interested in, where you're thinking about going, and really have that one-on-one with a recruiter. And then on the last day they have something called the Teen Indie Awards, where basically in any category of films that they have selected they choose the top people, and those films are screened and everyone can kind of walk the red carpet, and there's celebrity guests and judges. The Indie Awards is the time for everyone who attended the festival, family, friends, the people who submitted, to come together and basically share their work with everyone. There's also an opening night ceremony where there were musical guests, and again your friends and your family could come together and go to the ceremony with you. It's a really great environment to network. That's one of the big things about going to film festivals, is to network with not only the people who are there from the industry, but also people who are the same age as you, because you never know what friends you could make, and maybe down the line you can contact someone who you met at the festival and say, hey, I want to make a movie with you. I just quickly wanted to show you guys what was in the pamphlet that they were handing out to everyone over the few days of the festival. So you can see there's kind of ads for stuff. There's a list of everything that was going on, who was attending, and then every single day you could see who was presenting their short films, and obviously you can tell that there's just so many of them. If you're in high school now, you can still submit for next year, and I'll leave the links to the description about the festival, where to submit, how to submit, and everything like that down below. And if you're not in high school and you don't have any films to submit, that's okay too, because if you're in the New York City area, then you can always volunteer for the next festival. So at the festival I worked as an usher the first day and a greeter the second day. So the first day I was leading people into the theater and telling them where to go and everything, and then the second day I was kind of talking to some of the panel members and telling everyone, what was going on with the festival and everything. As a volunteer, I had a little bit of downtime to go and watch some of the films that were being screened from the students, and it was great. Before this year I didn't know that the festival existed, and I'm so glad it's on my radar, because I wish I had known about it when I was in high school, because I made so many little short films with my friends and I didn't think that they would go anywhere, but having a festival that's just for high school students to submit to, I think, is a great outlet. So unfortunately the time has passed this year for the festival, and it's no longer time to submit because it's already happened, but you can submit again for next year, especially if you're in high school and you're doing film classes, making movies with your friends, whatever it might be. There's tons of categories, and there were hundreds of films that were screened over the few days that I was volunteering. If you guys have any questions about this film festival, about the process of applying or volunteering, you can just send me a comment down below and I'll try to get back to you. And if I don't answer your question, then always check on their website, because I'm sure they'll have a list of everything that happened this last year at the festival and everything that's going to be happening next year. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to click subscribe and tune in next week for a new video. Bye!